now back at Trident Studios, Inc., to start the mixing process and to explain a little bit of how it works and why I love mixing through a board, the advantages of that, and just the flow that you can have just working on an analog board, breaking out your Pro Tools tracks and actually starting to play with the music, play with the parts and the arrangement and everything that you've recorded. You know, starting at Trident Studios, my earliest experience actually being involved on a mix was incredibly on an album with Rush, album called Permanent Waves. I was allowed to sit up at the main board with the producer Terry Brown, with Geddy and Alex, and be a part of the mixing process. And these guys were so experienced, they were so good at what they were doing. I was so privileged to be at the desk with them and to be entrusted with my 10 faders, which were at the end of the board, and then Terry, then Geddy, then Alex, and we were shoulder to shoulder, all hunched up, playing the songs. Everything had been recorded fantastically, all the parts had been worked out, everything sounded great. I started to understand that the mix stage is when you come into a whole different mindset, a whole different mentality about how you can take everything further. Everything that's been worked out, everything that's been overdubbed, all the magical performance, you've now got this whole new world of dimension and depth and new dynamics that you can get just by playing the faders and putting certain instruments back in certain moments, or adding a bit of reverb at a certain place, backing it off, pulling another instrument back, making space and pushing something out forward. You know, it's very easy to get trapped in the box, to let your software do the work for you, to not be too imaginative because everything's laid out for you. The production part, the engineering part is getting the sounds, working out the parts, getting everything to gel. But then in the mix process, when you're on a board and there's either just yourself or 4 people working, and organically you're just playing with the faders, you can work very impulsively. You can just get an idea, you can just try it, it works or it doesn't work. On your own, just sitting here, you can suddenly decide, oh, how about if I try this or try that? And it happens or it doesn't, or it leads to the next idea. The thing is that you can just do everything just as it catches you. You can just react to something so quickly and try it and see if it works. If it doesn't, you back it off, go to something else. Maybe your answer is on a different fader. But it's just everything's at your fingertips. It's just so quick to move around, to be mobile, to work on inspiration, and just have an idea, try it. If it works, it's great. If it doesn't, you move on, you back it off, you put everything back together and listen and see what's affecting what. But it's just such a quick way to work. It's such an organic, involved, in it, in the moment kind of process. And that's where you need an analog board. That's what I think. Kind of reminds me of the old days.